All right. Good morning. Off to another wonderful day. It's gonna be a warm one today. Boop. My oldest son this week, he has been feeling unwell. He woke up Monday morning, he had diarrhea and he was puking both at the same time, which is no fun. And so we thought, oh, he's probably got food poisoning. We had a family barbecue on Sunday and we're like, oh crap, maybe we picked up, or he picked up something from that. The rest of us were fine, but maybe he ate something more that we didn't. We were unsure, but he couldn't stay off the toilet all day. Tuesday, no throwing up, but still on the toilet all day. Felt a little better, but then Wednesday it was right back to just being miserable, stomach pains. So we took him to the doctors yesterday morning. They're not sure what's going on. It could be viral, it could be bacteria. So they did a stool, sent us home to do a stool sample. Yuck. And thank goodness my wife did that. I couldn't do it. She called me in the bathroom, and she's like, after my son had gone in this little like dish that just collects poop, and she said, I need help. And I said, what do you want me to do? She goes, I can't hold this and get it in these vials, because normally if you're collecting a stool, you got some solidness to it, right? And you can use they gave us popsicle sticks, and I'm sure you could just scoop it up like peanut butter and throw it in a little container. Well, that didn't happen yesterday, because it's liquid poop. So I walk in and I'm like, oh, I'll help do this. And I took one look at it and started to dry heave. My wife is like, I need help. I was like, I can't do it. She's like, what am I gonna do? I was like, I don't know. And she was mad because I can't handle that kind of crap, and she's always stuck doing it. Like, I'll get whatever she needs, but I cannot do puke. I could change a dirty diaper. That's okay. I still get kind of gaggy, not too bad. But there was just something about liquid poop and having to put it in these vials, and what if it got on my hands and the smell. Ugh. So, sorry, Nicole, that I'm completely useless in the puke and poop area of our family. If the kids puke, it's me. I'm running around getting the towels and getting new bowls and running things out, or whatever she needs, taking things down to the laundry room. But the actual of gathering of the vomit, I can't do it. I can't see it, I can't smell it. If I smell it, I ralph. If I walk in the room and glance at it, I start to dry heave. I never used to be that way, but something happened in my life one day where the flip just switched and things just make me queasy quick. So yeah, welcome to my poop and puke vlog. Get off of that topic. One thing with my bike is it's got a radio. Should we see if we can hear the radio when I'm driving?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, $1 Million Baby. I don't know if you can hear it. I like to jam sometimes like this. People can't really hear it when they're driving. Like I had it like really high once when I was driving. But my brother couldn't hear it on his bike. Speaking of music, I don't listen to a ton of music, but I really like some of the newer hits that we've got today. I like some like the pop hits. I really like them. But I like, if I had to pick my favorite artist, my favorite artist would be Post Malone for sure. Post Malone's freaking awesome. Freeway ride today. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how much wind noise we get today. Brother! So I work out of Ogden, Utah. Ogden is located north of Salt Lake City. It's about 30 minutes, give or take, 20, 30 minutes, somewhere in there, from here to Salt Lake City. There's a lot of really good riding out here. If you like riding in up and down canyons, if you like going up in the mountains, as you can see in front of me, there's mountains all around me. Over there, and that's the Wasatch Front Mountains. 8:30, and it is 81 degrees, according to my bike. My bike has a little temperature gauge on it that tells me how warm it is outside. It's supposed to be pretty freaking hot today. If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be up near the hundreds, which is warm, to say the least. Oh, it's so hot. When I go home tonight, my shirt will be drenched. I hope we get a turn arrow. Please give us a turn arrow. Please let me go. Let me be free. Yay! Thank you! Later. Okay, work day is done. And it is hotter than freaking balls out here. It is 103 degrees. It's gonna be a sweltering ride home. You know it's hot outside when you touch the asphalt and it feels soft. Or when you get, what do you call them? I call them snakes. The asphalt snakes, where they've gone through and repaired cracks in the asphalt to prevent them from spreading. And those are just freaking super flexible, where it feels like your tires are going to give way underneath it. I hate this spot right here. I never pull out in this area fast because if you can see, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but there is just a ton of loose gravel right here. And it's all in the area that I have to travel. I really wish it didn't exist. So I take it very careful when I pull out of there. Today was one of those days at work where
I sat in meetings all day. Look at that right there. That is a fireman training facility. They have it, looks like they're doing training. They have a building that they set on fire basically, and then the firemen go in there and train. Pretty cool. But yeah, at work, it was a day of sitting in meetings. I got to work at 8:30. My first meeting, it was at 9 o'clock. And it was back-to-back meetings until now, which is 4 o'clock. Let's go! So in the state of Utah, and let's see, it was within the last, I think, last 5-ish years. It's within the last 5 years. They passed a law that allows motorcyclists to lane filter under certain conditions. I cannot lane filter on the freeway. The only time I can lane filter is when there are more than 2 lanes of traffic. All of the other cars are stopped. I can essentially lane filter up to the front of the line if there's 2 lanes and they are stopped. I cannot go over 15 miles per hour, but we are allowed to go up to the front. I don't get to do it very often on this motorcycle though, because it is so big and wide. There's normally not enough room for me to fit in between all of the cars. Like, I can't fold my mirrors in. The mirrors are, mirrors are as is, so I can't make myself any skinnier. And this is how wide my bike is because of the added luggage, or the built-in luggage and compartments on the bike. So there's nothing I can do about it. So I get lucky when someone has left enough room to allow me to lane filter. So let's see what my bike says. Oh my gosh, my bike says that the temperature is 108 outside. It's been sitting in the sun though, but there you go. 108, and I'm wearing a black helmet, a black leather jacket, and black leather gloves, and jeans, and I'm wearing black Converse shoes today. So I'm basically telling the sun, make me suffer. Sheesh. Speaking of heat and it being hot here, down in southern Utah, it gets a lot hotter. It can get up into in the summertime, it's not uncommon for it to be like 110 plus. So it's pretty warm. There was some motorcyclists, I think it was like a husband and wife, they were riding down there, and one of them died because of heat exhaustion. I don't know how long they were riding, but I can't imagine. You gotta be careful. So if you're riding in the summertime, take care of yourself. Drink lots of water. I drank 32 ounces of water before I got on my bike. Take the proper precautions to protect yourself. Ah, this traffic blows. This is one of those circumstances where I wish I could lane filter. I would need a smaller bike. But when you see like guys in California, which by the way, I don't know if it's legal or illegal. I think it's kind of I don't think it's legal, but I don't think that a cop is going to pull you over for doing it either. I've lived in California multiple times in my life, and driving down the freeway, having a motorcyclist just whiz past you it happened all the time. You just had to watch out for him. You had to make sure there was enough gap. so that they could do it. But look, you see the gap down there? If I could, I would just shoot that gap. But here I am in congestion, which I don't like to be in congestion on my bike either, because people are freaking idiots in their car. They cut cars off because they're just trying to get ahead. So they don't always see a motorcyclist, which just keeps me on high alert. My bike is so hot. It's up in the red right now. It is not a fan. It's not a fan of this slow moving my thing says 109 degree temperature right now. I'm sweating. Did I tell you guys that I'm sweating? Did I tell you it's hot today? I'm gonna get some movement here. Get some airflow. Oh, biker down. Bet you his bike overheated. He's running. His bike was running. Is he moving? Should have stopped. What a dick. I didn't even stop and ask him if he's okay. I love cruise control. It makes it so nice. Oh. I can't delay. Two thirds of reaching. I don't know the words. Fire truck. Alright. Garage. Beep. I don't know if you can see that. 107 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, if you've made it this far, thanks again for watching. And we'll see you on the next one.